Welcome, everyone, to another AO Daily Show, your source for real news in an unreal world, keeping you up to date on the latest news, events in the great community of Albion Online. The goal of the AO Daily Show is to take all the info that is spread across the entirety of the Albion community, be it Twitter, Discord, Reddit, or the official forums, or even just some random dude in-game, and we break it all down into a format that you can digest in less than an hour. Today is Thursday, the 23rd of May, and I am your host, Shozen, and with me today is my co-host, Bogul. Bogul, how are you doing today?
Hello, sir. I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to the show, and I'm looking forward to your house not falling apart.
Yeah, guys, you're going to hear some really strange noises today as there is some construction being done right underneath me, and it's freaking loud. My hair is just a mess as well. It's just an absolute madhouse here today, and we're going to get through it together. It's all going to be okay. We're going to be okay. So breathe and just relax. As it's not actually my teeth being drilled, it's sheetrock being put in place. So, you know, don't think that this is me being tortured in the background or that I am torturing anybody else. And on that note, Bogul, let's get to some official news.
Yes, we always start with them. We always look for you. What's up? What you might have missed on the forums, on the Twitters, on the Reddits, anywhere official. And then we go into the juicy thing. So you get your news snack bite at the beginning, and then we can go into the community stuff. So yesterday and the day before, we talked about the Oberon patch 7 for a very brief bit, and we missed something, apparently. The thing that's in the very first paragraph.
The most important thing maybe here, it says
maybe
chests in randomized dungeons are now loot protected for the character or party that dealt the most damage to the last mob guarding the chest. Note that flagged characters who are hostile towards the character / party that killed the last mob can circumvent this loot protection and open the chest. So that means that nobody is going to ninja your chest while you're, you know, fighting the boss anymore, or go and steal it right after you killed him, or any of that nonsense that they were just talking about in chat right before this show started.
Unless it's a red dude, right?
Unless he's red. Like, if he's red dude, that's a red dude. He's just going to come and steal your stuff. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. You're going to have that issue.
His face.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, if he smashed your face, you're dead. If a red dude is taking your chest, you better already be dead. He better not have just said, "Hey guys, how you doing today? Nice lovely chest you have here. Is that a purple chest you've got there? Oh, let me just open that thing up for you and have a look inside. Oh, look, you ain't getting any of these tomes of insight today." And then he's off. No, you should kill that son of a bitch. Yeah.
I can't wait for the first video where some dude stealths into a party, knocks out 5 dudes and takes the chest. Or leaves one alive purposefully, and then
just watches him, like, you know, "No, don't do this to me." Yes, I would love to see that. You know, that could be on Tazik's 10 best. Like, Tazik, I don't know if you know, one of my co-hosts for the Monday show, the Monday off meta show, the great Taziki, if you will, just put up a new video last night about the 10 best outplays. That's some good stuff. We've shown some of those outplays here on this show, even Bogul. So, yeah, it was some really good stuff. Maybe we can get that in the links for you guys later, and I'll put down at the bottom. Sure. So if you watch later, you know, we'll throw that in. But that was a good, little bit. I think the next one he's going to do are the 10 best throws. So I don't know if that's the best. It's just 10 freaking throws. You know, it's like, hey, look, Sora blinked in again, guys. So we're going to see a lot of those blinks, I imagine. It'll be good. But I also have one more bit of news, because, guys, as you know, do we have a link for that, Bo? Can you grab me the link to, actually, I believe it's forum. I'll just go there myself and hit the forum news.
It is in there, in the show notes.
It is. The Elsa one?
Yes. Yes.
All right,
well, explanation on recent server performance issues is what you're looking for, I think, right? As you guys know, or might have experienced, there were some issues in the last few days where some people weren't quite as happy. And we had some of them in the past, and it had to do with a lot of new people coming in during the free-to-play launch times. But today or this week,
yesterday and the day before and the day before that, that has nothing to do with large numbers of people. That has to do with a directed assault on our servers, also known as a DDoS attack. Now, we had these guys whose job it was, to do that, but they got bought out. They were gone. They weren't doing it no more. So we switched providers of protection, and those guys are the best you can get, and they are working their proverbial tails off to fix this problem. So don't get up into a tizzy or get your panties in a bunch or feel like Shozen isn't fixing the servers, because it's not that. Somebody is fixing the servers. It's not my job. I lost that screwdriver. I did think about buying a new one though, but I didn't think it was going to work.
Wait, are you supposed to? Oh, because people are asking you to fix the
servers. They're like, get off the stream and go fix the servers. So yeah. So generally, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I was the previous provider, and then I got bought out by SBI. So
right, that's what happened in the past. And
it's the circle of life, guys. It's the circle of life. Sure. So you got to get. Ooh, there's a good idea. Donate to Shozen so I can buy a new screwdriver. That way, when you guys yell at me to fix the server, I will have the proper tool. I'll have a mechanical screwdriver, Oh, go full on and get me one of those sonic screwdrivers like Doctor Who, and I'll just like time portal over there and like just zap the thing, because that's about as based in reality as a caster fixing the servers. All right, moving on.
That had to get out once, right? Doesn't that feel good once to say that?
Yeah. So we'll start with the Royals, guys. The Royals happen. Siege camps.
Yes, slow down.
All right.
We have the official stuff, and that's about that. We know the server is messy, but they're fixing it right now, and they're trying their best. And I just wanted from my side also to give them a thumbs up. I can't imagine what they have been going through, especially Elsa in the recent weeks.
Poor Elsa. He's like taking on extra work, and he's doing like 3 people's jobs and getting harassed for the servers going down. So everybody go give Elsa a big thumbs up and say thank you for the job well done, sir. And maybe buy him a coffee. I don't know. Buy him a coffee, because he seems to be up 24/7. I don't know what he does. Jeez. Poor guy.
Yes, but official news, that's the 2 things we had.
Mm-hmm.
The little oversight from yesterday about the Oberon patch stuff, that was pretty important. And we like to do corrections, right? So if you guys ever see us talking or hear us talking about stuff that's not quite right, feel free to correct us, feel free to let us know, and we will get the correction, the other additional information or whatever into the show as soon as we can. And that's the official stuff. And now we do what we like most.
Wait, well, there's one more correction. There's a correction from yesterday and a correction from today, because I've already screwed it up once. I believe I've already said the word war camp.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're not called war camp. Guys, they're siege camps. It's invasion day, not reset day. It's siege camps, not war camps. And they're home plots, not city plots. Right? I think that's everything that you guys need to know, right? There we go. Yes. And today has been a great show. Thank you for tuning in. We will tune into... Wait, no?
What? No.
Okay.
No. I wanted to say that's a thing people can remember, right? 3 things, not more.
Yeah, that's as much as you guys can handle. I couldn't remember a 4th one, so... Reset, war camp, city plots, easy. Good. All right, so let's talk about the siege camps, Bogles. And they happened all over the Royals, didn't they? There were a bunch of siege camps in action yesterday in the Royals, and they are again today, because this seems to be what people like to use here.
True. We were looking at the GvGs from yesterday and the day before, and a few areas of the post-invasion fallout have been, settling or quieting down a little bit. So other areas that see some of the most action are the siege camp territories right now.
Yeah.
Where people are trying to get the foot into the door and trying to start a path of conquest towards wherever they want to go. And we've seen a lot of them chosen. I think, did you count them? It was like 20 of them?
Yeah, there were a ton of them. The places, I'll be honest, the place I've been paying the most attention to right now are Glauvia and Siluria, because those places are on freaking fire. Right. Just incredible. Just I haven't. Hold on. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll go through the whole thing. Let's start with Anglia, because Anglia had 10 matches. That's a good number. We've seen 10 matches in a day, the whole world. 6 of those 10 matches were phrasing. Phrasing is doing a lot of work lately over there. They're trying to get themselves over in West Anglia, doing their work to secure it. Let me see if I can't pull up the regular map so you can actually see some phrasing. Where is the phrasings? There we go.
Very fast.
Yeah, they are the new Zorn, if you will. Yeah. Phrasing.
I think we have some news about Zorn later too.
Yeah, they're alive.
Let's stick. Yes.
But we'll stick with phrasing. So phrasing's doing their work to go get their western chunk, as they have want to do, and they've done some good work there. And EOS, that's the EOS corner of Anglia. You have to go all the way over here to Cumbria. Phrasing, when are you guys going to get your butts out of Anglia? Like, is that a question? Is that a question that, like, I'm the only one who has? Because I've heard in the past that their Anglia living has cost them alliances in the past. Like, it's straight up like, really? No, you guys can't hang out with us anymore because you guys don't show up to, like, stuff. You're, like, hanging out in Anglia alone and just, like, playing with newbies and stuff.
They are in some other areas too, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen a few matches, but what it seems to be is that they want the west, the northwest, for now. I don't know where they want to go.
And they are doing work there. They are doing a lot of work there. It's really impressive that, you know, they've been winning their fights. So, you know, I won't take that away from them. The only place they're really having any trouble seems to be Thistle Corp, which has gone back and forth like every single day, it seems. So. Let's go to the world of Cumbria, which we know is just, it looks like it looks like a quilted pattern, doesn't it, guys? From way above on Guild View. And then you just go, boom. Guess what? It's EOS. It's really EOS, except for these home plots and the occasional tower. But wow, most of this is just EOS, and EOS has been doing work. So, I mean, again, we saw phrasing over here. Okay, I know I just made fun of them, but they did do 2 over here in Cumbria. And maybe they'll work their way to Cumbria sometime in the near future.
That's a long way, though.
It is. And especially with the zone, like the city locks, you gotta be like, you gotta be ambitious, have alts, and that cannot be easy for any guild, especially even one as isolationist as phrasing. And I gotta say, you'd think though. And now that we you know, it was just mentioned over in chat really quick, that with 9,000 players in EOS, you would think that maybe somebody could find another guild, maybe closer to Cumbria, to GvG. I don't know. Somebody could take care of that stuff, right? They could just take care of the GvGs in Cumbria.
Yeah, I don't know. There's I'm sure there's plans that need to be finished first. And
okay, I'm sorry. There's
your first goal, and then you can do the world conquest, right? You go step by step, you go territory by territory, you go guild by guild, and then you become the best.
Yeah, okay. Quick correction, Bogul.
Huh?
EOS only has 4,361 players. I exaggerated a little when I said 9K.
Hey, wait, didn't they have like 8,004?
No, that's Ego.
Oh.
Yeah, Ego is the one that has more than Arch.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say though is that there are other quality GvG teams in EOS, such as Take Care. You could probably get one together and scrounge up 5 guys to, you know, battle in Cumbria. So the phrasing guys don't have to have alts there. But Squad also showed up in Cumbria. I think it's the only place they actually won a fight. Or maybe showed up to a fight. I don't know. Squad, guys, what are you running from? Like, seriously, guys, it's a little scary right now with the number of no-shows that you have pulled off. It's impressive, I guess, for the number 1 and number 2 guild to retreat so tactfully, or I don't know. Hopefully I don't get kicked. But yeah, they won 2 fights over in Cumbria, which was good for them. They needed that. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription, Runery? Yeah, Runery. Cool.
Cool.
But let's talk about Mercia real quick, because I'm going to get to the 2 big ones. We're going to talk about them for a while. And by big ones, I mean just the places where the fights have been over in those new continents, just fighting constantly.
You want to talk about Mercia because you want to talk about Oops?
Yeah, I do. Well, I want to talk about Oops, Squad, EOS, and just the situation over there where I don't know what's going on with Squad. Like they say they're getting the old pinch maneuver. You know, one side is attacking them from one guild attacking them from one side, another alliance attacking them from the other, and they're getting a little beaten up on, and they don't much care for it. But let's just remember that 3 days ago, when we did this show on Monday, Mercia was blue. It's got those white money guild flags now. All over.
I'm seeing it. That's a few more.
Yeah. I mean, the rumor has it that, and this is the only explanation I can come up with, is that Sorab does not want to fight Kargera.
What?
Yeah.
Where did you hear that?
I don't know. Little birdies.
You don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to throw anybody under the bus for that one. But apparently, Well of the World, they didn't show up. Hill of Hollow Earth, they didn't show up. And I asked Sorab, and his response was, don't listen to Sotra. Don't believe Sotras. Like, I don't think Sotras is the one who told me that you were hiding. So that's the situation. Because I got to tell you, I know the propaganda that I've been fed over the last few days says that Well of the World and Hilo of Hollow Earth are not that important to Squad, and they don't need them. And that's why they let them fall without a fight at all. Like no fight, just like no shows. Just
I like me some propaganda.
And they just didn't show up.
Okay.
Yeah. You know how I feel about not showing.
It's the best territories in the game, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's 2 of the 4 best territories in the game. Sure, they have the ones that I like, Hill of Hollow Earth and Grave of Eternity, which are the 2 that I use. So I'm not personally offended by this, not showing, because I still get to do what I want to do. I can still go and get my stuff.
Right, that's the most important thing, right?
Of course, get to do what I get to do. Yeah, I need leather and wood. I don't care about those other 2 zones. Not a problem.
I don't care what guilds, alliances.
No.
I need my leathers.
I need my leathers.
All right. Okay, so you're saying that Oops is doing a tactical running retreat around the woods of Mercia?
Yeah.
Or the mountains of Mercia, rather. Do you know why? You don't know why. It's just like because Sorab doesn't fight is the first thing we know.
Okay, so if you go to Sorab's, let's go to Twitch right now. Hold on, I'm going to bring up the Twitch. This is a little bit of a community highlight here as we go to another Twitch streamer. We're going to go take a look at Persian Sorab's stream from the last few days. Because, Sorab, the GvG king of Squad, has, let me see, he has some, in the last few days, let's see, we've got 2 crystal towers in the last week.
Oh, so you're saying because you're looking at when he streams and he usually streams?
Yes. Why is he not streaming my victories? Why is he not streaming my Squad support?
Maybe he's busy.
Yes, and
People
the reason...
sometimes.
So somebody's asking why these 4 territories are extra special important. Like if you're looking at the map right now, you'll notice that these 4 territories happen to be in the center of the map. And in the center of the map in Mercia, that's where the T8 zones are.
Yes.
Yeah. That's where the T8 zones are. That's where you get the fat, juicy T8 spawning in the open world and picking that up like a candy off the floor. That's where you can get that. If we get those juicy aspects.
Territory is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's much easier to.
Well, it's also.
Actually,
yeah, go ahead.
Then it's much easier to actually secure these resources after you gather them, and you don't have to run 3, 4, or 5 zones to put them into a secure, safe location.
That's true.
You could still use the war camps, but if you have a territory there, you can do more, and you have a little logistic space. So
yeah, and Hohi is extra special important, as you'll notice here, as it's one of Blue Army's special spots because the territory is right next to the castle. Yeah, and now they ain't got that. And this somebody else mentioned this already. Let's just take a look at this. What the crap is this nonsense here? Squad. Castle defenses. Like I get told I have to go do the castles every day. I know I don't go. Because I got other things to do and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that castle is owned by Arch.
Wasn't it the other one yesterday?
I don't know. It's just,
I think they flipped, right? Or 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
One of them.
I think Arch had a castle down here just a little while ago. Yes, that's true.
Right.
But Arch should really be up here. And I think we've kind of said, okay, so EOS is on one side of them, Oops is on the other, and these guys both are working together right now. They're doing a bit of that hand holding, that, hey, how you guys doing? Can we help? Can we help you get a squad separated into 2 parties so that we can take them down and like maybe, crush them with superior numbers because we have EOS and Oops, and if we combine, we'll have more numbers. Yeah, that's been working. It's been working on getting squad to not show for certain, and they're having a hard time getting that motivation. Yeah, to show up to those GvGs.
Says, we had a castle for months. Let have Arch some fun. Let Arch have some fun. That's
okay.
English. Yes. You think they're doing it on purpose, letting Arch have it?
Oh, Bodeville says that Oops is taking EOS territories. Of that, I have no doubt. I've seen. Let's see, how many did? There's one. They've taken one here. One territory. One. Yes. Very good. Yes. That's
counter propaganda live on Albion TV.
One. Yes.
Right,
one in good. I agree. No, that he's
a few more.
Two. This could be considered. Ashwood could be considered maybe an EOS territory, right? You could. Of course, you rooted them out of Mercia. They're not allowed there. Gosh, come on. I agree. Oops is not hand-holding in Mercia. They're kicking out the EOS. They're doing a good job. Well done. Mechanics are working on it as intended.
Tell me what else happened other than the upcoming and returning beef between Oops and Squad. That's in Mercia. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the other continents.
Well, we'll go to Siluria and Glauvia because those places have just been absolutely on fire. Siluria took the cake this time. Glauvia has been, for the last 2 days, absolutely... Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. I hit OBS somehow. Give me a boom.
Looks good, I think.
No, I hit the default scene and I turned something off. Huh. The background stuff just disappeared. I don't think I did that.
I can see your face still. It works.
All right. So, okay, as you guys can tell, the background stuff just left. That's okay.
Maybe the construction guys in your apartment that people can hear are taking away your OBS stuff as well.
Yeah, I don't. Hold on, wait.
The show must continue.
The show must go on. Sorry, we'll figure. I'm gonna just go full screen so you guys can just see the map here.
Good enough.
Good enough. Sorry, I don't know what happened there with OBS. It just my scene deleted itself halfway through the show, so you get a big black spot where I used to be. Let's go up to Siluria, where it's been. This is the home of Arch traditionally. Now this is the new Archganistan, if you will. And oh wow, it's already getting smaller, guys. It's already getting smaller. Hoofburn Step and Sunbaked Expanse are already gone, and it looks like the Kuruk Fell is going to be attacking Crayhurst Pound already. It's on, as EOS decided, you know, Arch, you guys don't deserve that stuff. We're tired of you just taking people's, you know, stuff and at the portal. Go back to the portal. Go home. Go do something else.
So that's, you said Arch is losing some stuff. So who's taking it?
Well, first off, let's just talk about how many GvGs there were in Siluria yesterday.
Okay.
There were 16 in Siluria. 9 of those were by CIR. Yeah, so they are doing a lot of work over there. 9 of those matches, not all CIR's matches, mind you, but 9 of the matches of those 16 were also 150-0 matches. They were complete, you know, shutouts. Yeah, most of those, 7 were no-shows, but 2 of them were complete and total beatdowns. That means they didn't even get a single cap. They
but somebody at least tried.
Yes, Frostforge had their very first GvG ever. They attacked the Broke Boys, and they got their butts kicked, 150-0. And guys, I know it hurts. Frostforge, I know it hurts. It can be rough getting your butts kicked like that, not having a single point. Can't I be able to get a cap? It's rough, but you too can get there and start getting victories. As yesterday happened to be the first attack victory for Nashira Bogul. Is that how you pronounce it?
Maybe.
No, well, maybe it's Nashira. We'll go with Nashira. They got their very first victory while attacking. They've had 2 defenses they've won in the past, but they got their very first assault victory, and that's pretty awesome. Congratulations to you guys, Nashira. Frostforge, maybe in the future you will be able to get yourself a very good victory, just like Nashira. Now, that victory came at the hands of So Salty.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure So Salty would be very mad if I said that without mentioning that in the same day they beat these guys 4 times.
Okay.
Yeah, including one of those nasty 150-0 beatdowns. Yeah, it's just rough. It gets rough over there in the new worlds of Siluria.
Glauvia.
Yes. Was also full of action yesterday. Get to Glauvia up here. These continents are so weird looking, Bogul.
What I saw yesterday when I was looking at them tonight, that there were a lot of close fights happening yesterday, and apparently there's also some contest about one home plot, or it seems like it's about to happen there.
Yeah, there's going to be the Dank Hag. If we go over to Dank Hag, the second best name in all of Albion.
You're never tired of bringing this up, are you?
Well, you have to beat a dead horse or it'll never get up and walk away. You have to just keep whacking on it.
All right.
But it looks like tonight, I guess not tonight, in what amounts to 24 hours from now, yeah, Arch is going to have to defend that thing. Garuda, good luck. Rage Control is coming for Dank Hag. Yeah. It's going to be good. Any other, yeah?
I saw, I don't know, because yesterday and the day before you said their name, and I was like, who are they? Mighty Frogs?
The Mighty Frogs.
Yeah, it seems they have 3 territories now in Eastern Glauvia, and it seems like they're trying to establish themselves there.
Is that them?
And we have a few more others, but I just want to, drop a name here and there to just.
I only see one of them, Bogul. Are you sure they have 3?
Oh no! So apparently they already got beaten again.
Wait, hold on. I have. Nope, they do. I have one here without. They are experiencing the flag bug. So they do have, I believe. Yep, that is them. They are the ones without flags over here, and they will be facing off against Infinite in 12.5 hours.
Oh,
I do like the name too, Bogul. You have to give guys with some interesting names a little bit of credit because we need more interesting names here. What do you think?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
And not the ones that Exion comes up with. Those are all bad. He should get banned, muted, and just disowned from whatever 12-year-old guild he's playing in right now.
Is that it? Is that the GvGs?
I think that's the GvG report for today. Do we have another report that we want to do? Because, yeah, I believe we did. Oh, you know, we have one more upcoming GvG to watch.
Oh, yeah.
There's a second home plot. Vixen. Quarry, yeah. Over here, these guys from EOS are once again doing the dirty. And they're going to be taking on good old Northern Dwarfs in 13.5 hours here at 2 UTC.
They had some trouble in the past. What? I can't see it. What shield is it?
It is on 3 shields.
Oh, okay. So
they were able to get it. I believe they fought 2 days ago and defended.
All right.
So, yeah. Now we get to listen to Bogul's Thursday economy checkup. Is that what we're going to do now? Listen to what's going on in the economy?
What, listen to me. That always puts me on the spot and makes me nervous.
Yeah, that's the
point. No, what I want to do, because you usually have your Thursday GvD show on Thursday, so I want to do something else on the Thursday morning show for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And we not only want to tell you stories, but we also want to look at certain developments in the game, certain aspects of the game that are happening, that are continuous, and we kind of want to, keep you up to date on these developments as well. And one of these areas is the economy of the game, because everybody is somewhat intertwined with it. Some people just go to the auction house and click on it and buy their gear and leave. Some people spend some more time looking at what's what they have been selling, and they're trying to make a little coin on the side. And I want to talk about some of these things today, so in the future. And today is kind of the first time we're trying this, and then we'll see where this goes.
All right.
So, one regular thing I want to do is just for record keeping, more or less, I guess, and for people who don't really look into it too much, is look at gold for a bit, and then I want to look at some of the resource prices developments, because I think that's what everybody is affected by. And then we have some drama that's going on in the forums and the econ scene, that we also want to put out there. I'm saying Saya right now, but we can get back to that later. So, first question. Have you looked at gold recently?
Yeah, I have, because I had to sell some yesterday because guess what? My economy isn't working perfectly, Bogul.
Your economy isn't good.
Yeah, it's not beneficial to me, and I'm definitely going cardcore right now. So it's not it's not good. I'm swiping more than I'm ganking, and I've really had I'm working on it, Bogul. I'm working on getting my daily economy going, but I did like the fact that I sold my gold for like 1760 yesterday.
Oh, so that's what I wanted to mention, because I don't know if you can show it.
Yes, I can. I think I can.
Look at the development of the gold price in the last 4 weeks. We can see a little bit of a uptick. It had been at about 1520 just 4 weeks ago, and it has been climbing steadily since about 2 weeks ago, and it's now at 1780. It's not quite breaking 1800 yet, but I'm very curious to see how this will develop. And I just want to say this now, get this story about the development started, and then go back to it, in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll take a look at this over time. This is like, you can't get a lot of information in the first episode of the check-in. You just want to kind of look in it, real quick and see what it's going. And it does give you, it's like a quick glimpse, right, Bogul? You want to see how much is the current rate of premium, Bogul? It's 4.5 million, basically. That's a lot
for 1 month.
For 1 month.
And if you do 12, that's 34 million right now. Today at the 23rd of May. And that's all I wanted to say about gold, really.
All
I
right.
just wanted to give everybody who's listening a quick.
Do you want
update
to?
on that.
We do have a little bit of time here, and we're going to be trying to get more information on this piece. But do you want to bring up the econ drama that you wanted to talk about? I don't know if that's something you want to go into too different.
Oh,
Yeah. It says bring up.
sure.
It says bring up right here on my notes.
Okay. Well, I just want to let everybody know that we contacted Saya
Mm-hmm.
for a statement, for some information. And he was sort of willing
Well,
to.
hold on.
respond.
Before you say that we're contacting Saya, who the hell is Saya? Like, there are people out there who don't know who that is, and that's the like, who is this person? Because a lot of people
I was doing
just
this intentionally to tease, because some people know, and they're going like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, yeah, I already see it in the
No,
channel.
I
It's already
noticed.
happening. Okay.
So Saya. Saya is a name that is familiar to people who look at the forums a lot. People who like to invest their hard-earned silvers. Who, some people might say are lazy and just want to give their silver to other people.
Oh, okay.
to
You mean like
passively-
the people who give their money to the Lulu alts?
s- um something like this.
Okay.
But it's actually more public. So what happened is that, similar to what you know from other games maybe, is that we had one of the first people who did a Bank of Albion sort of thing, where he was offering on the forums that people could give him silver,
Mhm.
and then he would not double it, but increase it.
Give you a better than 10% return like you do?
I did that in the past, but right now I've almost paid off all my debts and I'm good. I'm still legitimate, man.
You're still
But
legit, huh?
the Bank of Albion saga has been one of the more prominent ones in the past, especially since it has 36 pages on his forum thread right now. It was in the trade forums for a long time, and I know not everybody goes there to look.
Yeah, who would go to the trade forums?
Well, guys, it exists. If you want to sell and buy stuff, the official forums, the official Albion forums have trade forums. You can
Wow.
post stuff there.
I'm gonna go there.
They need a buff, dudes. Go look there.
That's maybe how I
And-
could like learn how to get my economy going.
You could give people money, yeah, or
Okay.
you could just give people money in Carleon, and it's a similar effect.
Okay.
But the dude has his thread. It was created 2017, so on very close to release, he started this thing, and then for about almost 2 years, 1 year at least, he was building up the investments. He was paying out returns. He got more people to invest into his scheme, and more people gave him money. Could you guess what happens next?
Well, of course, if
Like-
enough people give you money,
Uh-huh.
you take it. I
What do
know
you mean,
how.
of course.
That's like
Uh-huh.
I've watched a lot of how these guilds work, and like as soon as they get a lot of money, they get up and they walk away.
So once you're done building a pyramid, you just
You take it with you and go.
right. Okay. And that's what's been happening. He kind of ended up being a pyramid scheme where I don't know, actually I don't know if he was paying the investment returns with new investment, right? Because that's kind of
that's how a pyramid scheme works. Is you pay off the advertising with the new income. So you use paying people basically as advertising, say that this thing's work. So you bring in 10 people, they give you 10,000, you keep it. You bring in another 20 people, and then you pay off the first 10 people that you got, and then you keep that what you got from those 20 people, and then you try to bring in another layer of people, and so on and so on, and you keep paying off the level in front, so that those people keep telling more and more people that, hey, I got Ponzi and pyramid are very similar, bubs, yeah, they just keep getting more and more layers and more word of mouth, and you try to get more and more people involved, and then You just don't pay the lowest level guy, and you take all that lowest level money and walk.
And you switch your forum avatar from a cute Korean girl to the Wolf of Wall Street with laughing sunglasses on.
I think he should use BitConnect guy. That guy, the BitConnect guy, that is a little bit more.
About that one.
It's a little bit more accurate. Wolf of Wall Street was slightly different.
Anyway, this is what I kind of wanted to put out there, that this is the thing that has been happening so far. And then about 3 weeks ago, he just went quiet.
Yes.
4 weeks ago.
Yeah, about a month ago. A little bit longer, maybe.
Yeah. Well, anyway, people are like, "Hey, what's up? Are you there?
Are you going to give me my money? Where's my money?
Where's my money?" And then people started speculating all this weird stuff. Well, he must be on holidays. Maybe something happened. He'll be right back. And then the second week rolls around, and people go like, And then the first people come in, I told you. And then I think 3 weeks later, he actually shows up, changes his avatar, and goes like, mine, all mine. And now the interesting questions that everybody wants to know, he didn't answer yet. So we don't exactly know how much he took off with. We don't exactly know how much of that, how his thing worked exactly. I'm very curious, by the way. And we managed to get in contact with him, and he actually was sort of open to...
He's open to chatting. Yeah.
Chatting. Yes.
We're not sure what we're going to get out of him. Because, I mean, gosh, what would he like to really explain? There's only so much of your scam that you really want to give up. But I think that it's the story. And he likes a good story, just like us. I think that as he realized that the thirst for the story was larger than the angst towards the theft, that he really kind of wanted to start to get a platform to tell that story. Do you want to talk about like the cartel in Fort Sterling that he created by using or a monopoly, I guess, in Fort Sterling by using that money? No?
No, I don't want to do that because that's another 20-minute thing for another day.
So we could talk. You mean this guy has more than one story?
Well, it's the Bank of Albion. He some sort of was behind the monopoly you saw in the Fort Sterling for a while. At least he claims that. That's not proven. And we kind of need to do a little bit of a deep dive into the actual numbers, because there are some rough guesses as to how much.
I've seen a lot of them in chat here. We've got 30, we've got 60, we've got 12. Come on.
Billion silver. So what we did is we contacted him. We're waiting on whether or not he's willing to disclose some of this information, and if he does, we're going to present it to you, of course. That's part of what we do as well. But I wanted to touch on one very last thing, is because some people are going to be like, what, this is okay, you can scam people in Albion? Shouldn't the devs ban him?
No.
No.
As long as you do it in game, it's perfectly fine. You got to keep these in with the in-game mechanism. As soon as you start doing out of game stuff, and it gets a little bit trickier. But if you're just in game, and you just use Discord and the forums and say, hey guys, I'm making an investment using the in-game tools, why don't you come hang out and get some extra get rich quick schemes here? I got the monies, trade me, I give you tens millions. It's good. Oh, the forums are the official Link, go cry yourself to sleep. It's your bedtime, I think.
What happened?
He's like, he's using the official forums. It's not in game. That's Link. Thank you, Link. The forums aren't official. True. It's not in game. It's just Yes.
So, I just wanted to let everybody know that we are kind of on the investigative side of this story, and we are looking forward to responding to us. Saya, if you hear us now, respond faster. We want to get this out there. And that's what I kind of wanted to tease at the end before. I mean, we don't really have time to talk about the economy more.
No, but
it's just a thing an idea that I wanted to present.
Okay.
Which is that we are doing econ stuff once a week,
once a week,
maybe.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how many great stories we can get. I mean, it's not every week that you get an Iron Bank saga or a Seiya saga or any of these. These are rare, but the market does provide stories, and we will bring them to you. And the more of them that you bring to us, the more we'll have. Oh, and I just realized, speaking of corrections, Bogul, I got a correction the other day because I've been saying for way too long and far too many times that there is a connection between Chicken Kiss and KFC. There is not. There is absolutely no connection between French Chicken Kiss and Articulum Mortis and Frog One and the Polish KFC. There's not a connection. I was wrong. That's a correction. And then we have one community note. The Fricks are recruiting. Officers. They need officers. They lost about 5 to 10 officers over the last week, and they're gonna need to recruit some officers. This is not the first time they've had to recruit officers, because Fricks is kind of like a what do you call it? Like a mid-level guild where you come in as a low-level player, get taught the ropes of the game, and then rise up and get better. And then Fricks isn't gonna get any better, and so if you want to do more, you got to go. Because Fricks,
really?
Yeah, like it's like if you want to go into like a higher end GvG force, or you want to become some of the top echelon, a lot of people feel like they have to move on a little bit from Fricks, and that's okay as long as you do it in good nature. Because Fricks is an absolutely great recruiting guild for new players and mid-level players looking to get their foothold into the black zones. It's not a great guild if you want to be involved in the top 3 guilds in the game. That's just the way that it is.
But that's fine.
Yeah, like, absolutely. Every guild deserves its place, and that's why I'm saying Fricks are recruiting.
Oh, okay.
And it's specifically,
I see. I was like, oh, you're talking down on Fricks. How dare you?
No, Fricks is great. Fricks, Vetus is one of my favorite casters. He's hilarious stuff. He does fantastic head shaving events. It's their tax is 44%. Holy shit.
Is that real?
If that's real, I am never saying it again. I'm never saying Fricks are recruiting again. That's a freaking potato guild right there. Are you kidding me? 44% Venus. You're ripping these poor kids off worse than Seiya. What the fuck?
Is it? Wow. Anybody in chat, is that true? Is that true?
We have one guy who's saying that is true. He's the one who brought it up, and he's saying it's true. So if that's true, wow. True. If it is, I'll do an interview with Vetus, going, Vetus, do you find that 44% tax is fair?
If they get free gear,
maybe they get free gear. Maybe it's maybe it's 100%. Donated gear. It's like communist. You donate all your, like Money Guild used to be. You donate all your resources to Money Guild. You donate everything you got to Money Guild, and then Money Guild would provide you with T4 gear. Yeah,
and build a nice pyramid.
And build a pyramid. Yeah, they've grown since then. That was for week 1. Please don't get mad at me. They changed that
already
after like week 2. There was no longer a communist state. All right. On that note, is there anything else we have to... Ooh, community questions? Bogul, do we want to do community questions?
Do I want to do community questions? We want to do an end of show interactive segment where we kind of look at Twitch chat, where we look at comments you have or questions you have for us. We don't have any today from the forums, so go there and post them on the forums that we can bring up during the show, that we can answer. Why we are looking at Twitch chat. How big is my little toe? No, that's not a good question, but we are mages made of kebabs. No, that's also not a good question. But stuff that has to do with Albion, we will gladly try to answer them. We'll gladly try to include you as much as we can into the show. And today I don't have any. Do you have any?
Well, I wouldn't, no. But I could say that, I will say this because somebody is bad-mouthing my Dear Vendetta. here in chat, and you as well. Yeah, they say...
What?
Yeah, I mean, Bogul and others in Vendetta sold out his members for RMT trades. So much room for talk here. Bogul.
Who is this guy? Let me ban him.
Yeah, did you ever RMT the guy who works for SBI?
What?
No, God, no. Do you think we would ever? Bogul and I ran Vendetta. There's no way we would be in the positions we're in now had we ever done anything of the sort. Now, there was a person who got completely kicked from the game, and that is the reason why we are no longer in Vendetta, right, Bogul? Remember that guy? Let's never speak his name again. Yeah.
Let this thing rest.
All right. I'm smoothing out my tie. Somebody that just it ruffled my tie, man. That was just like suggesting that that you and I were responsible for the death of Vendetta. We were kicked, dude. We were kicked. We were kicked from Vendetta. We weren't even allowed to play on release. We had to make our own guild because we were like
to make our own. Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah, we did make our own show. We got kicked so hard from Vendetta. We started our own show. Oh God. Ugh.
On that note, we can tell. Why don't you tell people where they can find us?
Okay. Well, you can find us on Twitch right here at Twitch TV/Albion Online. You can find us on YouTube.
Live, that is.
Yeah, you can find us live every single day at 12 UTC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we have Sky T. Hold on. Let's I got to correct this too. This is driving me nuts. Sky T can't bring back Vendetta. We own it.
Well, I do.
Yeah, Bogul owns it. I'm just a member. I think he might have kicked me out already. So you can catch us here every day at 12 UTC, and you can catch me twice a week at an additional 2 shows at 18 UTC on Monday and Thursday, and then once a month on Invasion Day. That's a lot of Albion TV. But you can also check this show out if you're not here live on YouTube by searching for Albion TV, AO Daily Show. You can do the same thing on any of your favorite podcast services starting, I think, tomorrow, because we're not on iTunes yet. We're on Google Play, Spotify, and working on getting our permissions from Apple. They are all fussy. Yes. So you can find us anywhere and just listen to us while you're gathering, doing your, whatever you need to do. So, guys, until tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, we're out of here, right?
Let me look at my checklist.
Okay, Bogul's gonna do a checklist.
Horse, peanuts, mention Shozen. We did that. Do you want to do this weird thing that you told me in secret that I wasn't supposed to tell anybody?
What? I don't even know what that is. How am I supposed to? I don't
All right, never mind. Then let's just.
No, point at it. Point at it. I want to know. Now
I'm
you've got
pointing at it. Can you see me?
No.
Why are we still talking?
Okay, I see your mark. I see your little pink like line in the chat notes, but I don't see what you're pointing at.
I'm just making stuff up.
Oh God,
you're supposed to cut me off and end the show.
All right, I guess. Okay, that's he was trying to get me to cut him off. All right. I'll adjust my tie and get the heck out of here, guys. All right, thanks guys for showing up. We will see you again tomorrow at 12 UTC. I'm out of here, and I'm taking my partner Bogul with me. Peace.
Bye.